The Law and Justice Parliamentary Club aims to remove Bartłomiej Sienkiewicz, the Minister of Culture and National Heritage, from his position due to his involvement in attempting to take over state media by force and violating numerous laws. The club has submitted a motion of no confidence in the same against Mr. Sienkiewicz, citing his unconstitutional deprivation of the right to information and other legal violations. Furthermore, as per party leader Jarosław Kaczyński, dismissing supervisory staff of public media through a simple resolution of the same is a criminal act. Since this morning we have been in the headquarters of the Polish press agency, which together with Polskie Radio and Telewizja Polska had been attacked several dozen hours earlier. Their chiefs were illegally replaced, and then so-called strong people who wanted to take over came in. Yesterday 3 people came here and said they had firearms and wanted to take over the Polish press agency. They failed thanks to the intervention of Law and Justice MPs. The man who introduced himself as the new president of the company also left the building. Wojciech Surmacz, the legal president of Polska Agencja Prasowa, is there staying in his office on the 6th floor. He announced that he was not going anywhere. Unlike Polish television or Polish radio, the Polish press agency as a state enterprise is governed by an act of the same. This law regulates the dismissal and appointment of the management board and stipulates that the National Media Council has this right. Law and Justice leader Jarosław Kaczyński and former Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki were also present. Politicians from the opposition Law and Justice Party have been resisting attempts to illegally take over public media since Tuesday. Yesterday, Jarosław Kaczyński said, "We have here the issue of political responsibility, and that should apply. But at the same time, the law has been broken, and there is a risk of criminal liability. Those responsible should be brought to justice." Former Deputy Prime Minister Mariusz Błaszczak announced that Culture Minister Bartłomiej Sienkiewicz was responsible for the breach of law in recent days. We accuse Colonel Sienkiewicz for breaking the law by illegally taking over public media. There is a lawyer in the PAP building who introduces himself as a member of the new board. There is no such board, but Minister Sienkiewicz appoints its members. Journalists asked this individual who he was, what he was doing here, what was the legal basis for his actions, and who were the men who came to take over the company the day before. Who were those strong people who came here last night? I don't know. Who are you talking about? Did you see the news last night? I don't know. Who are they? I've already explained. I won't give you an interview. Are you a representative of the new authorities and you don't know who was there yesterday? I have no idea. According to the media, politicians from the civic platform are calling journalists from the commercial media and offering them jobs at Telewizja Polska at rates several times higher than the market rate. Many journalists are not called by Tomasz Sygut or Grzegorz Moskalewicz. They are not called by Grzegorz Sajur, but by politicians, offering them huge salaries to join the state television and create so-called free media. Well, when a politician calls a journalist, red flags should go up. A disturbing recording appeared on the internet showing a TVP journalist whose entry card was not blocked by the new authorities, remaining loyal to the legal authorities and recording the new crew, which did not please his boss, Paweł Płuska. I was told by Mr. Płuska, who is in charge of this news program, that I'm not a TVP employee. I am surprised that this man decides who is allowed to stay on TV premises and who is not. The National Broadcasting Council appealed to the courts not to change the rules of the composition of the authorities of the media under attack. The Helsinki Foundation for Human Rights also spoke out against the violation of Polish and European law by the new state authorities.